So today we are dealing with basically this topic is based on the terminology. Remember, algebra on its own is a mother of all the topics. Every topic relies on algebra. So if you understand algebra with together with its terminology, any topic will be easy, or rather say it will be very much doable, easy to understand. Last time we were doing the exponent, we did all the exponent. So today we are doing the algebra based on the terminology, which is topic 1. We'll see how far we'll go with this lesson. If there's topic 2 and so on, then we will going to do that. Now, if you check, the first thing here, they talk about terms, followed by constant. Terms are separated by a plus or a minus. For you to tell me an expression consists of how many terms, it is based on the sign, the positive and the negative. For example, I can just write 2 plus 3 minus 1. In this case, because of the plus and the minus, we can count these numbers separately. 1, 2, 3. So that is like 3 terms, right?
Yes.
Now, I'm just trying to explain what terms means. And then when it comes to constant is just a whole number. It has no variables. Remember, variables is a mathematical term that actually mean alphabet.
Yes.
So if I write a number like this, it is a constant. But if I say 2x, then that is not a constant. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, let me now get back to terms using the variables and numbers. So I will say 3x squared plus say 2x plus 3. How many terms do you have there?
We have 3 terms.
3 terms. What
Yes.
motivates your answer? Why are you saying for 3 terms?
Because a plus, what separates things from each other is a plus and a minus, and I see 2 plus, so then it's separating them.
Thank you. So by just identifying these 2 signs, they separate first term, second term, third term. So yes, according to this example, there
Yes.
are 3 terms. Is that okay? Now I'm
Yes.
gonna use one lesson that covers anything to follow. Meaning, I know we're talking terms constant, but there's a lot more that is coming from this, especially now that we want to master the terminology part of it, okay? So now, the constant in this case, I said is a number for this. The constant is actually a number that has no variable, has no letters in front or before it. So when you check, 3 has x squared. This 2 has x. So it can't be a constant. A constant must be just that number that doesn't have any letters. So in this case, constant based on this expression is 3.
Yes.
Okay. Now, obviously it's a video. We can always cancel, but in your case, you can be able to go back. Now let me write x squared plus 4x. How many terms do we have? How
We
many
only
terms?
have 2.
We only have 2 terms, right? Yes, that's correct. And what is the constant?
Yes.
What is the constant here?
It's x squared.
The
No,
constant.
or it's
Be careful. Be careful with the answer.
the constant.
The constant. This one.
I think
Remember
yes.
what we said about the constant?
It must be by itself, no
Yeah.
letters.
Thank you. It must be by itself, not with letters.
Yes.
So with that
I
information, conclude what could be the constant of this expression.
2, the exponent there.
This exponent?
Yes.
No, it can't be.
Then what would it be?
Okay, now let me edit on this one. Can you see the constant on the second expression?
Yes.
What is the constant this time?
It's number 2 there.
It's 2, right?
Yes.
You are referring to this as your constant,
Yes.
which is, I give you right. Now, let's go back to this one. This 2 is known to be a degree, but you also know it as an exponent.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, what is the constant of this expression?
It will be x.
Can x be a constant?
No.
Okay, Mohali, here, you managed to get this correct. Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, but I want you to see something that you are actually missing, but it's fine. We said the constant, it should be the number that goes like alone, is independent. It doesn't have the variable next to it. But in this case, we don't have it. Can you see?
Yes, we don't have it.
We don't have it. So how do you answer a question like that if you don't have a constant and they're asking you about the constant?
Undefined.
0. Basically, you'll say 0.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, you are partially correct by using the terms like undefined. All right. Now, I know that I'm trying to summarize. So now, I'm sure you're confident with getting number of terms, right?
Yes.
Now, you are able to tell what is the constant. You can be able to identify, especially if it's given, because I tested you knowing what is the constant of this expression?
1.
Not 1.
It's 0 then.
No, you also, when you are referring to a constant, you must also specify the sign. So this one is actually -1. Is that clear?
Oh, so I must take the sign also.
Yes. Remember the if I do this,
Yeah, I don't take the plus because
yeah, we know once you say 4, we know it's positive, right?
yes.
But once it's like this, we don't expect you to say 1 because there's a negative. There's nothing wrong to say the constant is +4. There's nothing wrong about that. But we know that every time when we are referring to a positive number, we don't actually indicate the plus. We just say 4. We know it's positive. But if it's
Yes.
negative, you are forced to explain. States that is actually -1. Is that clear?
Yeah.
We are trying to make sure you master this algebra part of it. Okay, now let me move to the next part. I'm no longer talking about the what you call the terms and constant. I'm moving to something else. Okay, and then even though here is not stated, okay, what I'm referring to, Mohali, is that I want to write something. 3x squared minus 2x maybe plus a 4. I'm not talking about the constant this time. I'm not talking about number of terms. I want to talk about the coefficient. Do you remember the coefficient from the previous lesson?
Yes.
What is a coefficient in your own understanding based on what we did last time?
So let's say they give us a variable, like they say, what's the coefficient of x squared? Here, it's going to be 3.
Yeah, thank you. I like when you explain that based on this expression. So in short, what is the coefficient of x squared?
It's going to be 3.
What is the coefficient of x?
2.
Careful about that.
Negative 2. Negative 2.
Thank you. Always.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
mistake you're doing now is something that we need to avoid, that you don't do that in the examination, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when it comes to coefficient, they will be specific, especially if there are a lot of variables there. We have x, we've got x squared, we've got x. The different, when they say they want you to identify the coefficient, they are forced to be specific. Which
Yes.
variables are they referring? Because you can see the degree of the first x is 2. The next degree for this one is what?
It's 1.
It's 1. So in most cases, if there's more than one variable, they have to be specific. They're both variables. And we know that any number closer to the variables is basically the coefficient. So they need to be specific. They'll never say what is the coefficient, just like that. Usually they have to be specific, the coefficient of x or the coefficient of x squared. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, there is a tendency as well of giving a multiple variables, meaning I can say 5x4 y3 z2 plus 2xy. I can say 3 there. I can say z5. That's a 5, okay? That's a 5. Then I can say minus 1. You see now, I'm using the very same level of understanding that you have to generate something that is like not basic as the previous, but is like a little bit upper than the one we just did. But it
Yes.
doesn't change the mentality behind it. It doesn't change the knowledge you received as to how do you answer this question. It doesn't change what do you know about the coefficient. It doesn't change what you know about the constant. Okay? So how many variables do you identify here?
I identified 3
Three
variables,
variables, right? Which are
X, Y, and Z.
X, Y, Z. That's correct. So if they ask a question based on the coefficient, will it be fair for them to say, give us the coefficient by just saying that?
No,
They
it
need to
wouldn't.
be, they need to be
Specific.
specific.
Yes.
Okay? So in this case, let me edit I want to edit. I said 5x4, but let me edit something. Let me just do that. I said it was 5x4, right? I want to edit the ray here. Okay? So now, in this case, what is the constant
The
of this
constant
expression?
-1.
Thank you. How many terms do we have here?
We have 3 terms.
3 terms, correct. What is the expression? Sorry, what is the coefficient of y3?
It's 3.
3. What is the coefficient of x3?
It's 2.
The coefficient of x4?
It's 5.
The coefficient of z squared?
It's just gonna say like 1.
Thank you. That alone shows the level of understanding that you do get this. So maths is like that. They'll just give you a lesson based on different stuff separately. But at the end, when they come to testing you, assessment, they're just gonna mix everything. Now, it's up to you to be able to identify them separately. So they mix them, but you can be able to identify them like you're doing right now. I'm happy about that. Okay. Now, let's see what's come. Remember, I just show you the terms, the constant. We talk about the coefficient. Or another thing before I proceed, the degree. They can ask you about a degree. To you, in a simple language, they are referring to, we usually say exponent, right? Why my pen is acting up? A degree, they are referring to the exponent. They can ask you, what is now let me, for this one I have to change. Let me get rid of this. Yes, because now we are talking degree. Degree is like exponent, right? I need to be specific again. What is the degree of the variable x?
4.
Degree of x is 4. Yes, I take that. So that means if I can ask you about x, that means I can ask you about y, I can ask you about z, everything. What is the degree of y?
The degree of y is gonna be y cubed.
No, you don't
It's
call
gonna
it you don't call it as y cube. We just need anything that represents the degree alone. The moment you involve y, you are now giving us the base as well. Remember?
it just say 3 then.
3. 3, you give him the answer. And don't forget, if I say to you, what is the base of the degree 4?
Oh, yes.
Now, what
What
will be
is
the answer? What is the base of a degree 4?
It's x.
It's x, definitely. Meaning, these are the, once you understand, they can ask you anything. But looking at the level that you are in grade 8, so I just have to make sure you understand anything. Like I'm preparing you for the unexpected, because your teacher, the examiner, anyone, they can ask question in any way. So I don't want you to, like, as if you are craving that if they bring like this, I'm gonna do like that. I prepare you to understand the overall part of algebraic terminology. And this is, we are talking expression. There's no equation as yet. But we know algebra, once you understand the terminologies, go to expression, equation, we are solving, everything is going to be easy. Okay? Can you hear me, Muhali?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Okay. Now, let's, I think now I indicated maybe some of the important part. If there's anything that I didn't touch, we will see as we proceed, okay?
Okay, sir.
Now let's see what comes next. There is terms, constant, coefficient. We did talk about it. Degree, we did talk about it. Let's see if there's something that we missed. Let's see the next page. After degree, okay, let's see. So it means after degree, that was it. We mentioned constant. We talk about terms. We did talk about degree. What else are we missing? So that means we covered everything.
Yes, we did, sir.
The moment you see the example, it means now they're testing the level of understanding. And you can see this document has 32 pages, and we are almost at 21. Even though we are not rushing to complete everything, because what matters most is understanding, right? Because even next time you come across this in examination, it will be easy. And obviously, I'll take you through the revision before you can actually sit down for the examination. Okay? All right. Now, this is to test you now. This example, I understand. You are going to provide answers for me. How many terms does this expression have? Always be careful. Don't rush to answer. Analyze first. How many terms do we have?
3 terms.
Can you write from your side?
Yes, all
Does
right.
it look okay?
Let me try this.
Yes, I like if you can just write it right there. Yeah. I don't want it to be like I'm the one who's actually writing. It's 3, right?
Okay.
That's your
Yes.
answer.
Yes.
Okay. You can move to B. Move to B.
Okay.
What is the constant term of this expression?
The constant term,
You can type it from your side. Yes, you can write it. Or maybe because what is the answer on your side?
it's thingy 1/3.
Yeah,
But
so I know.
can't,
Yeah, I
do
get. Yeah, as long as you're saying it 1/3, is fine. Even
it.
if from your side you wrote 1 and then you wrote slash like something like that, I take it. I understand that. Yeah, that's actually very clever of you. 1/3. We understand what's that. What is the coefficient of x squared?
-2. Let me do it.
Okay, let me move this a little bit. Oh, if I move it, it changes everything. Okay.
Yeah.
You say what is the coefficient of x squared?
-2.
Okay, wait. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Let me mark it so I can move this a little bit up.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
And then I'll just move it.
Okay, wait, let me yeah. Because I want us to be able to see the next part. So let me when I move, everything goes up.
I'll move them to the questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Because now I want us to be able to also do the one D where they say what is the degree of this expression.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's something that I didn't mention, but I want to see how best can you answer this. Can you do D? Can you answer D?
I'm doing it.
Okay. Once we reach page 29 or 30, then I'll miss we are done.
It will
So
be like, oh, yes.
yeah. You can even
I,
write here just next to it is fine. If it's giving you a challenge, you can write it next to it. Are
okay.
you moving all your solution?
Yes, I'm gonna move them.
Okay, but already because you indicated your answers, then it's fine. Because I needed to create a space for D.
Okay.
The 1/3 was what? Or the constant. Okay. Yes, I like
Yes.
that. I like that. Okay. Now we can answer D. Yes. What is the degree of this expression?
I think it is x to the power of 5.
Remember, what is a degree? You don't mention everything.
Oh, the degree is like the exponents.
Yes. So which one are they referring to? Because they just say, what is the degree of this expression?
So we're just gonna say 5.
Okay. When you say that's 5, let me see. Why are you saying 5, Mohali?
Because I see there's 2 degrees and they said what the degrees of this whole expression. So I
Okay.
plus x2 squared and x cubed.
Okay. Okay, you plus them.
Yes.
Okay. Now we don't add them. I like how you think because it's gonna help me to be able to identify your weakness and strength. Okay. So now let me rectify. So that means out of all these, it's only this one that gave you a challenge. It's only this one. Now let me explain to this how you do it. Ne?
Yeah.
If you check, when they say the degree, they are actually referring to the exponent, then you are okay with that. But they're looking at the highest degree,
Yes, sir.
not a combination of, because when you say is 5, you are adding exponent of 2 and exponent of 3. Can you see that? I
Yes.
think that's how you got your 5. So basically, that's not what they want. They just say, what is the degree? And that's how they're going to ask question. So the degree of this expression, they are referring to the leading degree, basically the highest exponent of all these terms. So when we check the highest exponent between 2 and 3, which one is the highest?
3.
So that should be the answer in this case, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now, let me give you the correct one, which is we expect to say 3.
Yes.
So basically, you got, for this alone, you got 3 out of 4. Can you see that?
Yes.
And it's a 3/4. That means basically that's 75%. I would like to think that that's 75%. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Basically, you got 75%. And we know that's a level. That's a level what? It's a level 6. So now, with this, definitely, that example 1, what will come after example? Once they're done with the examples, then definitely they'll provide the exercise now, okay? So now let me clear everything here. As long as it's recorded, you're going to access this. Okay, now let's see what comes next. Oh, this was your answer actually. Can you
Let
clear
me,
them now from your side?
yes.
Yes, clear them. Nice. And the last one.
Okay.
Okay. Now this is just now an additional. It's a bonus question.
Yes, sir.
The last two. Um, write this expression in ascending powers of x. What do you understand by that statement?
I don't know, sir. I don't
Uh,
understand it.
okay, they say right the very same expression. The expression it was. Let me rewrite it somewhere. It was -2, right? X
Yes.
squared plus is what? Is
I
it
think
3?
it's 3x cubed.
3x cubed. Followed by what?
My plus 1/3, 1/3, plus
Oh,
1/3.
yeah. Now, they say in ascending. Do you know the ascending order?
Yes,
Can you tell me what is it?
like 1, 2,
Yeah,
like
starting from the smallest.
to the biggest.
But in this case, they are saying do the same thing, but focus on the powers of x.
Okay. So I'll do x2, then x3.
Basically, that's what you have. It's already in ascending, okay? Because the
Yes.
moment you start with this one, it will be descending. 3,
Yes.
2, blah blah. So obviously, write this expression in ascending. So surprisingly enough, is that it is already written in ascending according to the power of x. Because now you can tell this is smaller, this is bigger.
Yes.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now here they say determine the value of this expression if the value of x is equals to 2. What do you understand by that?
So like they mean now the variables are gonna be changed to 2.
The variables will change to 2.
Yes.
In short, wherever you see x, you must put
2.
2 to get a value. They are just referring to a number. So you're gonna take the same thing.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm writing here?
Yes.
Wherever you see x, you're gonna put what?
2.
Everywhere. So if now I do that, oh sorry, I wanna use a different color. Now, if I do that, there it's my 2. There it's my 2. Can you see that? Basically, they want you to now work on this expression until you get any value, a value that is expected. Now we
Yes,
can't
sir.
tell which value is it. Okay?
So the value.
All
So
right.
we first
Yeah, what will you do first?
we're going to figure out what we're gonna start with the brackets.
Yes.
So 2, 2, and then another bracket 2. And then
Mm-hmm.
that's going to equal 4. So now
Yeah.
it's going to be -2 times 4.
Yeah.
Then
So,
we
but
say
let's simplify what this first. So we say 2 squared is 4. Then
4.
what is 2 cubed?
It's 8.
Thank you. Now we
And
know then what is negative 2 times 4?
it's -8.
Negative 8. Thank you. Then what is 3 times 4? I mean times 8?
That is, I think,
Don't
3
worry
times.
about that. We are not
Yes.
testing your calculation skill now. I'm not testing your
Yes.
calculation skill. I want you to understand the nature of the problem, okay?
Yes, sir.
So when they say value, they are just looking for a number. So, but replace the variable of x, with the 2,
2.
okay? So I wanted you to understand that. Is that clear, Mohali?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now let me clear everything here. I want to see because